John Boyega ends ambassadorial deal with perfume brand following alleged racism. British Nigerian actor and producer John Boyega has called it quits as the global ambassador for the British perfume company Jo Malone after they replaced him in an advert in China but still used his concepts. According to him, he came up with the concept and directed his commercial for Jo Malone. However, the brand reshot the same commercial with Chinese actor Liu Haoran, now without getting his consent. He made his displeasure known in a series of tweets on Twitter where he wrote, and I'm quoting, "I have decided to step down as Jo Malone's global ambassador. When I joined the brand as their first male global ambassador last year, I created the short film we used to launch the campaign. It won the Fragrance Foundation Virtual Awards 2020 for Best Media Campaign. Their decision to replace my campaign in China by using my concept and substituting a local brand ambassador for me without either my consent or prior notice was wrong. The film celebrated my personal story, showcasing my hometown, including my friends and featuring my family."
He ended his tweets by adding, "It's back to back, but I assure you this will be dealt with swiftly. I don't have time for nonsense. We press on and strong. Stay blessed, people." Reacting to John Boyega's decision to quit, the British company then took to their Twitter account to write, "John Boyega is an incredible talent, artist and person, and we were proud to have him as part of our Jo Malone London family. We respect John's decision and we wish him all the best. This is, however, not the first time John Boyega has been erased from the Chinese market advert materials, as the Chinese posters for Star Wars The Force Awakens sparked controversy in 2015 after his movie character Finn was significantly reduced in size compared with the original movie poster, as you can see from these pictures.
China people don't like him. What?
I don't even know. It's crazy, man. So what I love about John Boyega is, and I've loved it so much in recent times on Twitter, if you've been following on Twitter, man, he's
Nigerian blood is inside.
Energy. Yeah. He's the one that said, "Let your upper lip and your lower lip, let them become one." As in keep short. Like his energy is 1,000, and of course with the Black Lives movement, Black Lives Matter movement, he's also been at the forefront, you know, being very vocal. And so I knew that he was going to put this out and, you know, be willing to share this. I wasn't very impressed with what the perfume company tweeted. I was hoping for more, considering the fact that someone has called you out for doing this.
They pulled down the ad, by the way.
Yeah, so, but then I wish they would say, John is an incredible talent. We take
apologize.
Or we apologize for how he felt about this, and we pulled it down. So saying more, but just felt like,
he said it's not doing it again now, so bye-bye.
No, so it's like good riddance to bad rubbish.
But it now also makes you look bad when you don't speak up and say something.
I think we need to look at this thing two ways.
Yeah.
Because the first time I read this story, I was like, okay, you know how it is when you have a company in England and then they want to have a branch in Nigeria and then they use a Nigerian brand ambassador. I thought that's what was going on.
But he's a global ambassador.
However, I don't think he's a global ambassador does not mean they cannot have ambassadors in their company in another region or another
country. What is global? It's worldwide now.
No, it's a smaller ambassador. It's done.
So
you can be an ambassador.
Amanda, I get what you are saying.
Yeah.
But the ad, I watched the ad. It's the same concept.
That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
I don't think the problem is with them using a Chinese representative.
Yes.
I think the problem is without his consent, because it's his concept.
He wrote it,
without his
directed
consent and without prior notice. I think that's where the problem is. However, that's for that. Then for the Star Wars thing, that is obvious racism, because I was looking for him in that poster. I was like, I can't find him right there. But however, I just want us to know that let's not make too much of a matter, because when international brands come here, you look at Netflix Nigeria and they use our own people. Are we going to talk about that and say that's racism?
No. So but then that's why you have like two accounts, for example. So you have the Netflix account. They even came on Tweetville at the time. And we have the Netflix Nigeria. And there was like proper announcements. I'm sure that the people involved, they were contacted. So they got consent initially. And I don't think it's just about using his concept. This is your global ambassador. Global.
Why can't they still use them for the ads?
I'm signed to a tea company, and I know that their nationwide ambassador is Ufoma, but Arike is Lagos. So person is Abuja. But the person understands that. Like, it's stated in the contract. You can't tell me I'm your global ambassador, and then you now go to another country. It's still global. It's still in the world. Are you telling me that China is out of this world? And then you now put somebody else. use my concept. It's not even just about using the concept. It's about the fact that you didn't feel like I was important enough. And they demonstrated that character in their tweets, where it's like, good riddance to bad rubbish. Okay, whatever. It's like you're trying to get rid of someone, but you don't know how to say.
Well, it's a
I
think you use it on behalf of John Boyega. I feel like
British company, by the way.
John Boyega went ahead to say he understands that other brands use different global ambassadors and all that. However, trading someone's culture was one thing he had an issue with. So if we even decide to move away from the argument that Arike and I are making, which is that, okay, you know, you're the global ambassador, they should have at least let you know that, okay, we're going to branch out and do a Chinese version, no problem. But it's more than him being an actor brand, it's also being a director brand in this case. That you did not tell me that my concept, so you go carry and go give China. So it's multifaceted. I do agree. I mean, both the two arguments here for sure.
Crazy, Charlie.
Very, very crazy stuff. I wish Jo Malone said more.
Like
anyway.
he
said no time for nonsense. It is Nigerian voice.